Hi everyone, hope you're well, staying safe. I'm just out in the back garden here, as you can see, covered in snow. And this week I was wondering what to put in this week's newsletter, so I thought maybe some snow tips. How can you use the snow to help your golf? So let's see if we can help you with your game. You can all get out in the back garden, hopefully got a club hanging about that you can use and put it to good use. Enjoy. Okay, so here we are in the back garden. Little line drawn in the snow there, and all we're going to use this for is just making some practice swings. You're maybe going to get some funny looks, as I did when I was on the first tee, having a little swing the other day, but if it's all for the benefit of your golf, who cares? So let's see, we've got a little line in the sand here, and the idea with this is really just to work on your swing and work on the bottoming out of the club, so making sure that the club reaches the bottom of the arc at the right point in the swing. So what we'll see a lot of people doing is making swings and sort of leaning back and taking sand very much before the ball, normally in an attempt to try and actually lift the ball. Okay, so what we're actually going to try and do is make some swings, and we're going to see if we can make sure that our weight is moving forward in the direction that we want the ball to go, weight shifting onto that left hand side, and we're really trying to get the feeling that we're hitting slightly downwards on the ball, a slight descending blow. And the idea is we want to try and practice making some swings, seeing if we can take away the sand to the left of the line here. Okay, so very simple drill. See if we can take the sand, or take our sand divot if you like, more to the left. Okay, up and through. Quite difficult to do while I'm standing here. Okay, something like that. Okay, so really you can just draw that line in the sand, work up the line. Again, some of you that maybe came for lessons before, we use this type of thing also in a bunker. So although we replace the sand for, the snow for sand, same idea in the bunker. But with the bunker, we're actually looking to take a little bit of sand before the ball. So again, you're working really on where you want that club to reach the bottom of its arc relative to the ball. So in the bunker, ball in the front of the line there, we'd be looking to maybe just take a sort of divot, something that would look a little bit like this, maybe a a third before the line and maybe 2/3 after, or even if you're a bit more skillful, a quarter of sand before or snow before and 3/4 after the line. Okay, so that's for a bunker shot. For our swing or pitching, etc., we're looking to take the sand, or the snow, sorry, all the way after the line here. So again, one more shot. Let's get that weight shifting on the left hand side, and let's see if we can try and avoid taking the sand down that right hand side of the club there. One more. Hi everyone, back in the garden again. Another little tip that you can use in your back gardens. Most of you will have a fence in there, and so what we'll see a lot of people do, a lot of problems tend to start at the beginning of the swing, if not in the setup. So if we have that takeaway, if we get that takeaway in a poor position, as we go back, it tends to be a chain reaction, and everything just kind of follows on from there, all the faults, if you like. So what we will tend to see is a lot of people will take the club away too much on the inside. Okay, so by that, if I was standing here, you can see I've got my bum up against the fence, and all I'm going to try and do is make sure that when I swing, okay, I'm going to try and keep the club in front of me, in front of the fence. Okay, what we'll see a lot of people doing is as they swing back, immediately that club is swinging around the body, and as you can see, they're hitting into the fence post. Okay, so all we're really going to try and do is make some swings, keeping the club more out in front of us. You can see almost the club and the hands in a nice line, and the shaft pointing down the feet there. Okay, so swinging back, keeping it in front, and then you can carry on from there as well if you want. And again, we should be able to take the club to the top of the swing, and again avoiding the fence on the way back. Hello everyone, sun just setting there, so I'll be quick. Last drill that you can do in the snow here. I've just set up a little area, there's a golf ball. I've used the spade there just to dig a couple of little areas, and you can see these are going to be my landing spots. So a lot of the time, basically sometimes people's technique is actually quite good, their contact's quite good, but they just don't get the ball close enough. And so really it's being able to select the right club, select the spot that you really need that ball to land on, the first bounce, for that ball then to roll and release out to the hole. So this is really what we're working on here. There is obviously 3 areas you can land the ball in. Unfortunately, you're going to call out to yourself which one that is. So it might be 1, 2 or 3, and you've got to try and land the ball. It doesn't matter where it finishes because it's not going to go very far in the snow. But the idea is you want to land the ball in that box, if you like. And you can do this from different distances to a number of different areas. You can do it normally in the course when things get back to normal. You can sort of go to the practice area, take a towel, pop a towel somewhere on the edge of the green, and then maybe change the hitting area, change the distance of the hitting area and the club that you use. So there's lots of ways you can do this, but for today, here's the snow version. Enjoy.